All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and well, ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody's having a great Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Sorry, I'm trying to get the camera straight. Anyway, back at work, man. Busy, big day. But, Jerry Jones is lying. According to Ryan Clark. So Ryan Clark came out and said he spoke with Micah Parsons' agent, saying that he told Jerry Jones to shove it up his, meaning the contract negotiation. Now, what I think happened was Jerry put spice on it. Because the agent said, I've never said nothing like that ever. Like, I don't talk like that. I don't talk in those terms. I think Jerry put spice on it, like he liked to say, to get some sizzle. You know, he had to put the sizzle effect on it. And I hope this mic ain't messing up. I'm sorry, guys. Trying to manage to see. I got to stay alive. So, but pretty much put some spice on it so that, you know, for the effect. So he told me to shove it. I think what happened is he signed the agent over contract. The agent said no. No, I don't think the agent told him to shove it up, nothing, but that's what Jerry said. And again, as Jerry have said many times, I'm gonna spice things up for, just, in layman's terms, I'm gonna spice things up when it's not spicy. Micah Parsons, took out all Dallas Cowboy, everything off of his Instagram and all of that. Now, I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like people put a lot of stock in social media, what these athletes do and stuff like that. And these athletes know what they're doing when they do these things. They know they're going to garner a reaction, and that's a lot of reason why they do it. But for Micah Parsons to do it during a time like this is like, I don't want nothing, signaling he don't want nothing to do now with the Cowboys. Now, this is getting nasty. And I'm gonna tell you why it's really ticking me off. Why are we not talking about the Philadelphia Eagles? This Jerry Jones, Micah Parsons stuff made me forget there's a preseason game tonight. Sometimes you can go too damn far with the nonsense. Right now, I think Jerry's going too far with the nonsense. We ain't thinking about the Eagles. Everybody talking about Micah and Jerry. What we got the Eagles coming up? Are we ready? Dak ain't took a snap and the first snap gonna be against the Philadelphia Eagles. Is Micah gonna be on the field week 1? Probably, because I don't think he's gonna miss money. I think he's gonna honor his contract. But at the same time, I think the sizzle that Jerry wants is not having the effect that he thinks is happening, in my opinion, right? And what I mean by that is, I think he's ripping the fabric of this team. I said when I talked about the Netflix doc that Jerry forgot that all that sizzle was cool after they won a Super Bowl. That's when all the sizzle and the flair and all that nonsense was okay. They won a Super Bowl, they superstars, everything popping, they the name, they the talk of the town, they the team of the 90s, got it. That was after you won a Super Bowl. That's when all of that started. Before that, they was a 1-15 team. They was the 1-15 team that just couldn't get nothing done. That's who the Dallas Cowboys was. And then you fast forward to today, they ain't won shit in 30 years. You don't get to have sizzle. You don't get to have that. You just want to have your name, your name to the headline, Gunners. You know what? The people who suffer the most in this is guys like me. Guys like the YouTube creators, all of the YouTube, shout out to all of the Cowboy creators out there. The thing is, we constantly support this team and hope that just one, you know what we're really hoping for? Let's keep it real. Cowboy fans, we're hoping that an anomaly happened where this team win in spite of Jerry Jones. That's what we're hoping. This team wins in spite spite of Jerry Jones. We're hoping Dak gonna have the best season of his career. We're hoping that some kind of way that this running back room that is blah at best just miraculously shows up. We're hoping the offensive line that's makeshift miraculous. We're hoping Tyler Booker is the next prove in 1 year that he's a Hall of Famer. We're hoping Diggs come back. He's a shutdown corner. We got a lot of hope. We're hoping for miracles. And even if these things had the opportunity to happen, Jerry would still find a way to get in the way. Jerry said on the Michael Irvin show, Michael Irvin podcast, shout out to the Playmakers, the greatest, my favorite Cowboy of all time, who sent me a personal message, by the way. Michael Irvin, he said on Michael Irvin, he said, Michael, why don't you go grab Micah and come down here and let's close this gap? Now that's interesting because you said you already had a deal. You said we already had a deal. So what gap is there to close? Jerry's caught lying again. And I don't think no one caught up on that. He said, Michael, go get Micah. Let's sit down and close this gap. But you said y'all had already agreed to numbers, years, length. You said y'all agreed to everything. So what? The only problem that you first said was the agent was in the way. Now you're saying let's close a gap. There is a gap. There is a number problem. You're saying you had a number agreed on in March and all this, and the agent messed it up. Now you're saying let's close the gap. Interesting. Some of this milk ain't clean. Now, I did make a statement yesterday where I said if Micah Parsons is getting the highest guaranteed money of any non-quarterback in NFL history, and he's asking for more, I think that's a little greedy. And I'll stand on that one. But we don't know that to be true. Because if you've offered him all this money and gave him the deal that you're saying you gave him, then how's there a gap to close? See, yeah, I just want to get to some football, ladies and gentlemen, and we're gonna talk about it later because there's some people out there that strongly feel Michael don't deserve the big contract. I'm not one of them people, and I got to say they got some great points. We'll talk about that later. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel because we working. But yeah, man. Jerry's just lying. Jerry is just lying. And unfortunately, as a Cowboy fan, this is what we have to deal with. This is our life. So, anyway, guys, headed back in, got to get some configs put on a switch and change a router to an intermediate router to a primary router. If you ain't a network, if you don't know nothing about networking, I just said a bunch of gibberish, and if you do, shout out to you. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, man, you guys be great.